Welcome to Top Trading Edge, folks. Today, July 21st, Sunday night. Every Sunday market update video. All right. So let's take a look and see what market look like here, folks. So as you can see, I brought the volume this time today, so we can exactly see what the volume look like. But I wanted to show you a couple of things, folks. Okay. So this is blue color is your 50 SMA, pink one is your 100 SMA, and red one is 200 SMA. So market condition is solid bullish, right? Conditions are bullish, but the volume right here, what exactly happening in the market is, this is S&P 500, folks. So lately, if you look at here, these three red candle, solid bearish red candle showing up. When market was going up and up and up, you see the green candles, green volumes are, you can see they are not well level, where you can see the volumes are very lower compared to these levels right here. You can see this. So volumes are dried out, and that's what you can tell you right here. The green volume dried out and the sellers are lining up, right? That's the indication market has, and the MACD already crossed. Volume is still, bulls are in control, but not, if you look at it, the volumes are right now disabled, right? Pretty much down. So sellers are trying to take the control over. Not yet. Remember, not yet means still bears are pushing harder because the MACD cross here. Now look at the volume here, folks. Right here, strong red volume here versus here. Similar kind of when we had a situation like that, when this dump happened, we had the red candle, and then similar condition started happen. Look at that, but we did not have the volume yet. So market just started look like they want to go lower. And why do I feel like that? I will explain you in a little bit. So we're gonna look at both sides, folks. Okay, there is always market has a bull side and bear side scenario. We need to look into it both side. Okay, but we want to look at the wind direction. So what first we're gonna look into the previous video which I said last Sunday. What did I say about that? Look at the man, market was QQQ was all the way up here, and what did I say? Let's play. You can see right here, I said, hey folks, heads up, index rotation coming in, technology stocks are on sale. They are selling right now, right? They are selling QQQ, and look at what did I say at that time. All right, last Sunday, the huge bearish candle coming on. Folks, this is I'm trying to give you all the heads up. Condition is super bullish. Look at that. But market price action just say, hey, I want to go down. That's what the QQQ look like. So whenever you want to pick, you want so early heads up I was giving you, folks, that hey, market wants to go down. Look at what I said. Wind direction is south, right? That's what you need to pick. That's what the wind direction is south. That's what you need to pick. Remember I said that. And then after that, man, you know, QQQ. Look at what happened after that. One right here, we had a green candle, and then look at that, after that went down. So somebody was asking me yesterday, I posted in that, hey, what do you think, should I keep my call? Somebody bought a call at the top, folks. That's not how you buy the call. If you want to buy the calls and put, folks, you have to remember, folks, if you want to be successful, apply your technical fundamental class, folks. Okay, if you want to do anything overnight, you have to know the wind direction, and that's why technical fundamental class. Which one is it? Right here, this one. You need to know these, folks, because wind direction is important, and that's why I tell everybody, folks, education, you need to go with the technical fundamental class to go and understand the wind direction. Okay, and that's why this happened. That's why I posted the video, market update video. But people, what do I say is, the content I can provide you, but to identify the value of those content is, do you have that caliber to figure it out? That's the reason I tell everybody, folks, you just need to go and take the education classes, because if you are giving 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 100,000, people call me and say, hey, I lost this much money. Instead, folks, it's far better to educate yourself. Why? Because at least you'll be stopped giving and slowly recovering, right? This is the method. That's what I tell everybody. But anyway, I don't have a website, folks, anything, or you know, anytime anybody need to take the class, this is the number, you just text me. Okay, all right, so that is the reason here market is selling now. All right, let's go back to SPY. So you need to look for the wind direction. So wind is now blowing south. So where is the next support here on daily? This is a daily chart, folks. Okay, the wind support is on 50 SMA right here, 540. That's where the smart monies are sitting here. So 540. So let's look into here where the monies are sitting. This is a 4-hour chart. So what exactly look like 4-hour, folks? Look at that. MACD horrible bearish. Bears are in control. This is 4-hour. Cloud already broke. We are heading to this area. What is this area? Sloping support. Look at the 4 months from here. Look at that. October until now we are continuously bullish, right? And then last this pullback happened since here, which is April, May, June and July, right here, continuously market bullish. So if you look at so many months, market has been bullish, never been pulled back yet much, right? So we also need to keep it in mind, folks. Remember this video I posted here and I said, hey, index rotation. So I said I'm giving you folks so early indication, right? That's what I said. So what does it mean, folks, when I say like that? Folks, today's video going to be a little longer but patientful, because this is where the education, the people who get bored, they should immediately leave that, because they should not be trading in the stock market. I'm telling you right now, people who doesn't understand also, they need more education. That's what I tell you. All right, so focus here, folks. I'm not trying to be rough and tough, but I can gauge the person, and that's what I'm going to explain you here. You need to understand. So what exactly happening here in the market is, folks, there are 3 indexes market has, right? I mean, if you look at the S&P 500, then we have the Nasdaq, and we have the Russell. Like, I mean, there are many more indexes also, but the major indexes what we follow is the Russell 2000, right? Now what we need to keep it in mind is S&P 500. If you can take a look at continuously going up and up and up and up, and look at QQQ also continuously going up and up and up. So this is your Nasdaq, basically all technology stocks are going up and up and up. So but in top 100 Nasdaq, what exactly happening is Magnificent 7 stock, or maybe a 10 stock, or maybe a 20 stock, but Magnificent 7 stock, they are almost, so whenever any hedge fund manager or any asset manager wants to buy an index, what happens is, folks, $1 goes into 40 cents goes into just the top 7 stocks, folks. At the moment they buy any index, is 40 cents goes into top 7 stocks. So imagine how much balance left out of the money spent, and that is what exactly happening on it. So money going into technology, money was going into technology stocks, right here. You can see right here. So this is the 1 year chart I pulled over. Look at the maximum money we went into technology, consumer communication, which is Meta, because we had an election. So Meta, Netflix, right, Google, many stock, they took a big ride right there. So these technology and communications and consumer discretionary has a lot many more, but Amazon was in consumer discretionary. Other than that, many other stocks. But right now let's focus on technology, and that's what exactly happening. All the Magnificent 7 stocks are in the technology as well as communication services, and that's why all those indexes are flying high. They are overbought, folks. Okay, again I repeat, they are overbought, and I already gave you heads up last Sunday, even before Sunday. I said, if anybody remembers, on Thursday when IWM started shooting. Why? Look, folks, I'll tell you. You focus here, folks, because look, you need to focus on what market makers are doing. Look, IWM, you will never see index jump. Look at this, index jumped 13%, almost 12.5% index jump in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, 6 days. In a 6 days, IWM, these are Russell 2000, who has 2000 company listed under these. All of a sudden, this index jump 12.5%. Why? Never happened like this. Look at the history. You're not gonna see a continuously jumping 12% index. Okay, folks. Remember, this is not ETF. This is not a stock. This is index. Index doesn't jump like that, remember. So something is brewing in the back. Why? And I'll explain you what exactly they are planning. Okay, this is all my thesis, folks, because I always try to analyze in a manner where what exactly market makers are doing, because we need to know that's where the monies are when we do day trading or whatever we do swing trading, right? So what exactly happening is, now IWM shooting up. Why? If you want, you cannot have a laggard in the market, folks, because we have magnificent sevens are working. Okay, they are already outperformed, but every week we already know every week they were breaking all-time high, right? Nasdaq was breaking every week all-time high, QQQ, right? And also SPY also every week breaking all-time high, versus IWM is still low, sitting, it was sitting here at 200, 198, 197. So that is the reason IWM tried to shoot up, because they need to, all there are so many laggard company, they need to perform. So remember, those who took financial fundamental class, again it applies this class. So when you took this class, you'll understand. So why market maker has to take care of all the babies, right? Yeah, folks, this is American dream, because many people don't not work only for Magnificent Seven company. There are many employee, many people work for different companies. They have 401k going on, remember, and they have invested money into stock. So we had the high interest rate, folks. Remember, market had a highest interest rate, and so many cyclical companies, they were not doing great, because the high interest rate, they have to pay a lot of taxes on borrowing the money, because small company always borrow the money to, in the from the market, right? There is a corporate bond, folks. They issue a lot of corporate bond, and they borrow the money to fulfill the requirement. Anyway, point here is, now those are the company with the laggard. Now Nasdaq, S&P 500, they are already started going up. These small company has to perform. Why? Because interest rate they're going to reduce in September, right? Which is September, November is coming. So market is always 6 months ahead, right? Just like that. So market going to be little bit ahead of the game, and that's why they started this. Now remember, folks, S&P 500 right now. Okay, here this is very important now, about to many people have a lot of stock they are holding, right? And this is where the important part is. So S&P 500, folks, remember macroeconomic class, you took, those people who took macroeconomic class, right now S&P 500 is 25 time price to earning ratio you are paying. Basically buying S&P 500 is 25 time, which is all the way at the peak, 25 time. That is the reason I said S&P 500 is overbought right now. Nasdaq is overbought 25 times, folks. Right now, today, you want to buy at Apple, Microsoft, you are basically buying at 35 to 40 time PE ratio. All mega cap company, they are overbought. They used to be 10 time P ratio, 15 time, depends on which year you're looking at it, because you remember inflation, the value goes down. I don't want to take too much time on this video, but you have to understand the dollar value, right? The value number remain the same, the value always changes, right? Number remain the same, the value changes. That's why we, every 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, the inflation plays the role in everybody's everybody's life, right? The house you bought it for $500,000 they always goes up, right? Why? Because you can buy the house at the same price because of the inflation. Anyway, so same thing here applies. Now IWM, folks, these all 2000 companies are listed under the IWM. They are right now 14 time PE ratio, 15 time, 13 time PE ratio. Some of them are 12 time PE ratio. So they are laggards. So what does it mean? Corporate bond market, you cannot have you can have an economy running, and all these other companies are having laggard, because you cannot have a 14 time PE ratio, and the other side, Apple, Microsoft, all these companies, they are running like 50 time, 40 time, 80 time PE ratio. You can't just have, do like that. These are the there are so many employees working here in these 2000 company also. There are many more company, right? So this is a 14 time P ratio right now, IWM. This is index, folks. Okay, index, under the index there are thousands of company, 2000 company right there. So that is the reason I said this in last week, folks, that now the rotation is started coming. So what does it mean? So people are holding their positions on many mega cap stocks, so they will be afraid that, Josh, what do I do? What do I see, folks, is, remember, earning season starts now, and many company would have a earning, and people are thinking that market gonna shoot up now. What do I think this time, folks, on those earnings? Most likely good news, because the valuation is already high. If the valuation is already high, you need to be very careful holding those position buying calls, and I mean whatever you do, because you got to be very very careful. But I think what market is right now, it might validate or it can bleed. Why? Because I explain you folks, money always rotates in the market. Money always rotates. Money doesn't stay in one place. Money rotates. For that reason, I think like that, you got to be very very careful on Magnificent Seven stock or Nasdaq. There are so many stocks which are already overbought. Those are the stock you need to be very careful. For example, like I'll go through few stock, folks. Okay, for example, like Applied Material. What I saw, this Applied Material, man, look at this, look at that stock, bleeding like anything. Divergent, look at the MACD, super. We just started this is bearish looking, like we just started. So where is Applied Material is heading? This top is 197. This is where the smart money is sitting, and probably we could go to 166. Everything is great on the company, but right now I see weakness. So what does it mean? It could bounce, rejection. It doesn't happen overnight, but weakness started. Right? Just to give you an idea, Applied Material. Look at the AMD. Look at AMD. So a lot of people wanted to buy AMD, and I say AMD want to go lower. My target was 154. Now we already broke. AMD is breaking 50 SMA, 100 SMA, and 200. Right now AMD just broke, yes, close below 200 SMA, folks. Did you see the look at the volume here? All bears are in control. So AMD wants to go lower. So a lot of people like pumped in because of the Nvidia, and look at that. So a lot of people were bullish here, and this market maker, they want to take it down. And where is AMD heading? I think AMD could go, folks, one step at a time. AMD heading to 132, right? And this is how the air gonna get out of the balloon. And rotation, this is how they do rotation, folks, because they're gonna rotate stuff, and this is how they rotate, right? So just to give you idea, AMD, what else, like, okay, Baba is, look at the Baba is bearish looking too. Baba looking bearish, right? AMD, then Apple. So Apple started just now, little weakness, conditions are solid bullish, but not that bad. But again, Apple has a lot more room if they want to pull back. They have a tons of room to take it down if they want to do that. Just to give you idea, folks. Okay, right now it's not that bearish, but yeah, it started bearishness. So they're gonna take these, if all these earning coming in. Microsoft is so much was bullish, but look at this, we just started weakness, right? We just started, and that's why I pulled back, but it's a strong support here for 29. So I'm not saying my go on short right away, folks. Okay, you got to be very careful, because Microsoft is different animal than AMD. Okay, you got to understand that. Then SMCI, there are so many semiconductor stock you got to watch. The sideways weakness on too, right? Anyway, so let's go back to SPY first. I want to focus on SPY, folks. Okay. So we just started all this process, and we are heading down. Now we have to remember, folks, we have a fresh week starting now. The week Monday is always a different game than the Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Monday is a different week. Why? Because premiums are always higher. So market maker can afford to move in a wrong direction and then go Wednesday or Thursday the direction they really wanted to go. So anyway, point here is right now is bearish. So what I thinking is smart money sitting right here. This is your 4 hour charts, right? Broke the cloud. We are heading to 540 area, folks, right here. That's where the market is heading. Now tomorrow Monday, we need to look at the other side of the coin. What is the other side of the coin? Right now the futures are higher, market looking at it that hey, market could go higher, right? So if they want to market bounce on Monday, they can afford, because premiums are now higher on Monday. So if they bounce, look for this area. So there's a bull side and bear side, we look into it, folks. Okay, if you see 555 area right here, we might have a rejection, folks. Okay, this is a golden opportunity. If market goes here, I will be loading up the put. No, I'm just giving you, I will be focusing on the wind direction is south, so I choose to go south side than the north side. Remember, you need to choose the direction where the wind is going. If the market bounce, I just leave it alone. Just to give you idea, day trading is fine, but when you do swing trading, you got to be very careful which direction you're choosing. That's why some people making, one guy made $250,000, and he took a technical fundamental class. He trying to figure it out. All these videos are valuable, free of charge, valuable, folks. Okay, I'm not trying to brag, but you got to understand things what I bring it to here. So you can see here, if market bounce, and then some people buy dirt cheap option, and then market dump overnight happens. People print crazy money, folks. The one guy who made a $1 million, also $250,000, also people are doing it. They provide a proof that hey, they did this, and I say amazing work, man. I love it when community does this kind of work, man. I love when you get the money from market maker. But we need to follow them. They follow us. We need to follow them, and this is what I try to tell you, that market is bearish, wind direction is bearish. We just need to wait for any strong bounce. These are the bounce if it happens, and then you would love to short here, and then heading into south, which is that's the target 50 SMA, and market might bounce, break, whatever we'll see. That's your cloud condition also. But remember, earnings are coming. So earning, good news could be bad news, and bad news could be bad news. Why? Because all the stocks are priced in, the values are priced in for mostly big mega cap stocks, like whichever. You got to look at the chart, how much are overbought. I'm always live, you can ask me all those questions when we go live. Any earnings coming in, there's so many companies earnings coming in, right? Tesla's and all. So let's look into now Tesla. No, right now we looked into SPY. Let's look into QQQ, I think. So we look into QQQ, then we're gonna look at IWM, and then we're gonna look into many stocks. So as you can see right here, QQQ looking bearish. We are at the support area right here. QQQ, look at the MACD is solid bearish here. And if you go back to here, QQQ 4-hour chart, look at the condition. We just started to be bearish, but we are at the demand zone right here. That's your major area. So look for any bounce. So if you look for a bounce here, if you see QQQ bounce, I don't think so it can bounce that much. But over here, look for this much. We never know. I doubt they're gonna bounce this much, but it can bounce 480. So if you see a market around 481 right area, folks, right here, bounce on a QQQ, just in case to trap all the bear, because there's a bunch of bear. They have profit. If they go up, they lose money. Correct? That's why they want to trap and go higher somewhere, or day or two, if they want to do that. So this is what I need to keep it in mind. Right, if they bounce, I'll be preparing to short, but I will see. Okay, I will see. Right now conditions are horrible, bearish looking conditions are, but we are at the demand zone. Whenever market at the demand zone, you got to be careful. And brand new week starting Monday, that's the only concern I have. Condition overall is bearish, remember, but it could bounce. Bounce does not mean that is bullish. Bounce is shorter time frame. Okay, that's the only one. Why? Because we're sitting at the demand zone. Look at that bounce. Boom. We are heading to the demand zone right there, right? And you see, if it is bounce, if it is rejection right here anywhere, that means they're gonna dump QQQ. That's how I see. So QQQ definitely wants to go here, but I'm not saying it's gonna go. If you want to go tomorrow, we will find out. But this is where you want to go, QQQ, and it's going. It's just give a little time. You will see, because MACD in a bear territory, everything looking bearish. Okay, on a QQQ. Let's look into IWM. So IWM, let me get rid of it. So IWM is undervalued. So probably IWM could test 212 and it could bounce. So keep in mind that where if any area doesn't have to be precisely be 212, but hey, you never know, they can pull back little here, retest, and they could go higher. So I think IWM is more bullish than the SPY and QQQ. Just wait for the pullback if anything happens, but IWM looking bullish. We'll look for the rebound. That's what I would say. Okay, so and now let's look into Tesla, because Tesla has earning coming in, folks, right? Remember, Tesla got earning, so we need to look into the Tesla earning. So this is your daily chart on Tesla. Tesla got tons of room to dump if they want to take it down. So based on my based on this, all the cars, I mean, we all know that the cars are 30% less sold this time in America. That's what it says. But anyway, let's not talk that much over here. talk about technicals here. So condition is solid bullish here on a daily chart, right? So the chances are pulling back is higher, and the earning is on Tuesday, so a lot of people are bullish. Just a second. So look for this area support. If this support breaks, Tesla is bearish, folks. Okay, and look like bear just started, but not super heavy here. Bears are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days are bearish. So 233, because conditions are bullish, you need to, if you think Tesla bounce here 233, that's your support. If this breaks, then we could go all the way to 205. I think Tesla wants to go lower. Okay, and how that happens, probably on earning day or something, when whatever it is, because that's your demand zone. Because this, remember, this is a major area, folks. Tesla broke, and that's why it went to the moon right there. Now, based on financials, Tesla got a weak financial. That's why pushing down. I'm not saying Tesla is super bearish all time. No, folks. This is just a matter of time. Okay, this is just a matter of time. So that's why condition is bullish, right? So you can expect a bounce or go to rejection, but we have no much time left. Only 2 days left earnings. So they expect a bounce and then rejection, something like that. So, but my target is 203. You will see after the earning, see what happens. But again, do I have position? No, I don't trade, folks. You have to do due diligence before you enter into any of your trade, folks. Okay, but I, based on my financial analysis, it look like 233 support breaks. Then we could go lower one time. If they want to bounce, then they could bounce little bit and then create a diversion and then go lower. Okay, so this is what Tesla could play the roles, because we are already above all the SMA. That's why condition is bullish on Tesla. But Tesla is right now might create a diversion. Light end of the tunnel, you can see bearishness coming in. So if any bounce, rejection. So Tesla is pretty much, because of the sloping resistance broke, it was bullish, and we are validating this area right now. And I think market wanted to see the earnings, and earnings are expected is 61 cents. So if you look at the 61 cents, multiply by 4, just a second, 60 multiplied by 4 comes out 240. 240 and 240 divided by 240, yeah, 100 PE ratio right now. So if you're buying Tesla right now at $240, means you're paying 100 time PE ratio. It's up to you. 100 time is you want to pay, right? This overvalue. So Tesla is right now more expensive than buying at 400. So if you buy a Tesla, if you would have paid Tesla at 300, is cheaper. Tesla buying at 300 is cheaper than buying at 233. 233 is more expensive than buying at 350. And I hope you understand. Financial fundamental class apply. That's what I tell everybody. Education. If you're giving money to market maker, stop giving. Give yourself education. Learn things. What I teach you is very valuable, folks. All right. Now, that's what Tesla is all about. The weakness. Okay. Then we're gonna look into what other earnings, folks, we have. Let me see. Let me look. There's a sorry, folks. Okay, I got to look into. I submitted. Oh, somebody says what you call it? Visa has earning. Okay, so let's look into Visa. So Visa, folks, right here is a bull flag setup, but if you look at it here, right here, channel, downward channel, and tops are falling every time. And look at it here, right? Market is testing right now 200 SMA. So look like Visa looking weak to me and wants to go 250, right? Even though Visa always beat the earning, folks. Okay, remember, Visa always beat the earning, correct? So right now Visa has a weakness on a price actions are weak here. Technicals are weak looking to me. Why? What market maker goals are? Because Visa was here and they took it up all the way. So if they want to take it down, they can take it down to few bucks around here. Target is 250 if they want to take it down. okay, because of the conditions I am applying. All right, that's your Visa. Tesla, we already look into it, right? And then we have Google right here. So Google got a lot of weakness, divergent right here. This point to this point is higher, this point is lower. So Google wants to go lower right here. Okay. So be careful on a Google, folks. This is Google heading to, this is your gap. So Google wants to go lower a little bit around here. So Google got a weakness, folks. Google just testing at 50 SMA bounce or anything. So I don't short like that, folks. You need a bounce to short, but I like the Google. The condition is solid was bullish right here. They took it up, right? The little bounce they might reject, and Google might test here some point of time. When, I'm not saying tomorrow, but Google got us just started weakness, just started. So we need to see how much bounce and then rejection or not, and then we could go lower. So Google has earning coming in, right? $1.83, 189. Okay, so watch for Google tomorrow, Tuesday after hours, folks. See what happens. Most likely has a weakness, but conditions are bullish. It's like I said, they are overbought. All these are overbought now. Okay, so that's Google. Yeah, I mean Tesla, Google, Visa, we looked into it, folks. Okay, and I can look into Enphase, ENPH. Enphase has earning too, and Enphase, folks. We got a rejection at 100 SMA right there, and Enphase is going down. Conditions are weak right now, trying to bounce. Right, so you can expect Enphase to bounce, right? Because look at these, all cyclical stocks are from 330 to they took it down. So this stock probably might create a bullish divergence here. Watch out somewhere here, folks. Bullish divergence. If they really do 49 cents, yeah, they could create it. They could create from here bullish divergence. Just watch this, because we consolidating, validating this zone for almost 1 year right here, and that's why probably market find some. Right now I don't see a reversal yet. Okay, folks, I do not see a reversal yet. So that's why when market validating is not the reversal is different, validating is different. So you need to understand, right now it's just validating, it's not reversal. So we need to give more time. It could be anything. All right, so just I would leave that alone. So just keep those things in mind, folks. Right now you just keep it in mind how the market is doing. Let's look at IBM also earnings, right? Or IBM has earning going on. So IBM looking bullish right there. We are above all the SMAs, folks. Okay, so IBM not looking bad, folks. Okay, IBM want to hold the price. So if you see something, IBM is still holding the price. So IBM wants to play between 196 and 174 here. So we got a rejection here. IBM, we had a bounce, rejection, right? And then we could go back to support here. So IBM doesn't look super duper weak. All right, so I would not be going short side on IBM, but between here to here. So IBM looking bullish. All right, I think we just call it a day on the this video is too long, folks, but see you guys tomorrow. If any other questions on it, just post it in the group, folks, and don't forget to click the like button. And if you have the link, please go ahead and share with other community. If you are involved in any community, folks, please share. Sharing is caring, right? And also, right, today the news came out about the Biden that he dropping out of the race, and his uncertainty, right? Because whether he gonna drop out or not. Now we got the news that he dropping out. That means now who will be the nominee, right? That's, we also need that. So that is also an uncertainty, but that doesn't make much difference in the market, folks. Reality is, that's not the reality. Reality is here where the rotation is. That's the reality, folks. All these people create media will create a lot of headlines because of this, because of that. No, it's just the standard regular, folks. Nothing to be worried about. Whatever goes through that procedure, that will not create a big things. I think market is just continuously is a rotation going on. All right, so most likely, so both the side we looked into, folks. I gave you heads up, SPY and QQQ, right? That right now pushing it down, right? Monday starting now, tomorrow So we need to wait here and see what happens, this bounce comes or not, right? So that's what we will say. If any bounce, I would like to short side, I would prefer. Okay, that's what I would be looking on it. These are the area I already posted. Where are the areas are QQQ areas as well as SPY right here, right? Market, oops, look for this area for bounce. If market bounce, these are the area to watch, and these are the area to market go lower. So bull side, these are the area how much it can bounce, and then look for rejection. Remember folks, it could go higher or it could have a rejection, and then we go lower. One of them could happen. Most of the time you can see cluster, most smart monies are sitting in this area here. So if anything happens on the bounce side, folks, I like to go and short, man. This market, yeah, and it could be a lot of things going to happen this week and next week. Next 3 weeks, folks, is very interesting going to be. So people who wants to short the market, I think again you have to do your due diligence. But people who would short there are people, folks, that they short 1 month and man, they mint money, folks. They just buy dirt cheap, and then they show me, Josh, look what I did, man. And believe me, folks, when market dump, this is the perfect time. Market overbought, super overbought is right now, right? In fact, it is overbought last week, right? If people did that for 1 month, imagine how much money you could print. But the overbought, market goes up, sideways, then up and down. Same thing, market goes down, then bounce, then down, right? So that's why you got to figure it out, right? Anyway, whichever market ways close, folks, you have to do your due diligence before you take any of your trade, folks. But I love if they bounce. These are the area rejection, man. And then weekly put can print crazy money. Particularly all the mega cap earning comes in, man. They're gonna dump if they could dump the market. So we'll see. All right. So that's why I need market to create a trap. That's where the monies are. You chasing things I don't like. That's not where the monies are. Monies are where the market maker trap all the, they think, oh, market going down, they trap the bear and then took it up. When they go up, that's the where I need to short, because market is already bearish, but they're trapping them, and that's why they bounce. When they bounce, that's where the short is, and then you print money, right? All right. So I tell you, folks, you just look at all the market update video or join for all the classes I give you to learn things, folks. Those are very very important parties. So sign up if you whichever class. People say, Josh, I want to join the alert room, right? People are asking me, and I could not. I explain you, folks. If you want to join the alert room, yeah, there's a lot more value I provide. For example, somebody yesterday, folks, made a $56,000 on a Friday. Sorry, Friday. I'll show you the trade on a. This is SPX room right here. So right here, the trade he took. He bought 100 contract at 137. So I announced that, hey, I will be shorting side at 330, right? Sorry, my bad, 330 right here. 320 I'll be shorting right here, and I shorted and I exited, but I took my profit. Some people hold it, and some people bought 100 contract, $137 he premium he paid, and he exited 610. Look at that, $5 straight profit. So if you imagine 100 contracts, so that's $50,000 profit right there. It's a good profit, folks. Sorry, he sold it at $7. He said he sold it at $7, so he sold 7, and he said still holding. So almost $55,000 profit on that trade. That's amazing work. He did similar kind of trade too. Some people do swing trading, some people do day trading, right? Whatever you like. I mean, all right. So all right, folks, that's fine. Let's if you like this video, folks, don't forget to click the like button. Also like to share with others, folks. I would highly appreciate. All right, if you could retweet anywhere on Twitter, would also appreciate, folks. All right, see you guys tomorrow morning 9:30. Sorry for being a long video too.